Halo, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Cipta-Poster. Well, in this video, I will have poster presentation. The topic is about the mapping of the primary school English vocabulary learning strategies. First quiz questionnaire from Ima Widyastuti and Adi Kusuma, University Sarjana Wiyata Taman Siswa Indonesia. The abstract. Based on the Ministry of National Education Policy, English is not a compulsory subject in primary school level due to the Bahasa learning priority. For supporting this policy, Bahasa is taught longer in the classroom. Though there is limited support from the government, many primary schools are still involving English in their school curriculum as a local content subject or an extracurricular program to primary school in Yogyakarta is one of those which set English as a local content subject. In this school, English was taught between 2015 and 2017. Unfortunately, English is omitted now as 3 is no more English teacher in this school. However, grade 5 students who experienced learning English on their grade 1 until 3 are still learning English from foreign tourists who are frequently visit their classroom. This unique situation becomes the main reason of conducting the present research, which focuses on the vocabulary learning strategy mapping used by the grade 5 students of program. The researcher applied a descriptive quantitative research method with false quiz questionnaire using 3 scales. The results show that even though the respondents got frequent contacts with the English native speakers, they mostly gained their vocabulary in inventory from cartoon movies or television. Introduction. The Indonesia government policy taught the Ministry of Education and Culture in 2013 set up English as non-compulsory subject in primary school level. The reason behind from 2014 when this policy was started to be applied, this has become a phenomenal issue up to now. The reason behind the release of this policy is quite simple. The government wishes that primary school students learn Bahasa first before other languages, as Bahasa is the communication language used in Indonesia and is the national identity. The government is worried that students might have no time for learning Bahasa due to their focus on the cognitive skills. For supporting the policy, the government added more time for Bahasa subject. Bahasa is used whether in all textbooks, even it might math and science subject. This phenomenon certainly invites various responses for the educational stakeholders. Some parents argue that their children should learn English earlier because English is an international language. And they said that English has appeared witty and fast in their children's lives. English has become more familiar on children as it frequently appears on various media such as television programs, footworks, toys, games, or even from the public figures who are close to the children. The parents commonly prefer to send their children to the English courses outside the schools or to introduce English themselves at home. Besides parents, some primary schools also disagree with the policy. They prefer to place English as a local content subject or as an extracurricular. This also happened in Bogem, two primary schools which introduced English to its students in 2015 until 2017 as a local content subject. Start from 2018, the school should omit English from the classroom schedule as the English teacher resigned. However, there is a parent who comes regularly to the grade 5 classroom with several foreign theories for introducing English to the students. In other words, the students who have learned English in their grade 1 until 3, they continue learning English from the non-native speaker of Bahasa. The present research aims to map the English vocabulary strategies chosen by the grade 5 students due to their basic knowledge of English in grade 1 until 3 and their frequent interaction with the non-native speaker of Bahasa. Learning English vocabulary is the first step before learning the English grammar. For gaining the 7 vocabulary inventory, learners need to understand appropriate strategies which fit on them. There are 5 classifications of vocabulary learning strategies, namely defining word meaning, social strategy, memory strategy, cognitive strategy, and metacognitive strategy, or Oxford. The social strategy is most popular among children who learn a foreign language. Using this strategy, the learners prefer to ask the experts such as friends, teachers, or native speaker. Well, the method. The present research belongs to quantitative research using a survey for finding out the participants' specific information on their behavior, belief, and ideas, or Criswell 2014. The researcher used a full-quiz questionnaire with 3 frequency scales, namely never, sometimes, always. Full-quiz is a questionnaire designed for searching the vocabulary learning strategies for primary school level. Originally, there are 27 statements or false quiz. However, the present study only applies 14 statements which are suitable to the 28 participants' backgrounds and contexts. The 28 participants were 9 girls and 19 boys, with the age ranged between 10 and 14. All participants in the current study are on grade 5 of an elementary school and have introduced a basic English level in their grade 1 until 3. 3 of them have experienced English in their preschool level. The data gained for the questionnaire was then coded and classified regarding the participants' response. The result and discussion. From the preliminary identification of the participant view on English, the researcher found that 12 students were interested in English because of some reasons such as interesting, fun, nice to listen someone speak in English, and having an idea going abroad. 8 students did not like English as it was difficult, and 8 students did not give any response. This means that more than 50% participants were interested in English, whether in learning or only in listening to English speaking. From the focus questionnaire, the researcher analyzed the data using the percentage and mean. Here is the result. The table 1 focus questionnaire result. The statement 5%. I pick up words from films and TV programs I watch. Who chose this is 80%. I wrote down words when I watch film and TV programs. 64% choose this. I plan for vocabulary learning in advance. 50% choose this. I remember a word if I see it and write it down. 46 students choose this. I say a word out loud repeatedly in order to remember it. 57 students choose this. I connect an image with a word's meaning in order to remember it. 54 students choose this. I associate new words with the ones I already know. Wow, in this, 86 students chose this. I write down words repeatedly to remember them. 54% students choose this. I make a mental image of words written from in order to remember it. 46 choose this. I imagine a context in which a word could be used in order to remember it. 46 students choose this. I translate these words into my mother tongue to understand them. It's 64 students choose this. I listen to songs in the foreign language and try to understand the words. 60% students choose this. I pick up words while reading books and magazines. 46 students choose this. I pick up words from the internet. 36 students choose this. So, from the table 1, it can be seen clearly that the dominant highest percent of each statement is on scale 2 sometimes, followed by scale 1 never, and scale 3 always. Among the 14 statements, there were 11 statements where response highly between 36% and 79% on scale 2. The table 1 also shows that the mean of the data is scale 2 or sometimes on statement number 5 with 79% students respond sometimes. I pick up words from films and TV programs I watch. Regarding to the statement number 5, the researcher discussed more data that most respondents is the present research love to watch SpongeBob SquarePants and Upin Ipin cartoon movie on Indonesia national television program. The vocabulary gained were certainly limited on the character or names on the films such as Spong, Mr. Crab, and Squid. From the further information, most respondents admitted that they did not really know the meaning of this all word. The mostly only recognized these words as the names of the film characters. English Only two students who really understood the meaning of those words as they sometimes watch the film in. Colstra and Pigeons in 1090 and 99 found that grade 4 and 6 that children who learn English took movie subtitles showed greater English vocabulary in inventory. This means that children are able to pick up English words faster through listening how the English words are pronounced and reading the subtitle for understand the meaning. Besides, both respondents often relate the character names, the forms of the characters, and the description of the characters. The character Mr. Crab, for example. They listened and pronounced the word crab, then closely watched the shape of Mr. Crab, which has similar form to animal called crab. They then came to the conclusion that Mr. Crab is a crab in a real life. So, the conclusion: top children do not get English subject formally in their school. Children have several ways in learning English unconsciously through some media. Watching films on television is the most popular among children. They recognize English vocabulary from the names of the film characters. Besides, children also gain their English vocabulary from games they play online as well as offline. They pick up English words from the game instruction, written text, and sound for the games. So that's all about my poster presentation. Thank you for watching.